Okay, hi guys, welcome back to Tell Me This. It's your girl Indigo Spark in the building, and today we're going to be doing a reading for Libra. Alright, mm. I know I should have been ready, my bad, y'all. Alright, but we're going to be using the Rider-Waite, the Rider Tarot deck on this one for Libra. Now, this is going to be more about the ascending sign for some reason. I'm getting, okay? We're going to be heading towards like the ascending sign versus the, wow, that actually went down really fast. Besides like your actual zodiac sign. So this is going to be a primary focus on your ascending sign, not your actual zodiac sign. But if it's the same, which is rare, cool. That sounds right here. Alright, so let's get into it. These two want to pop out. Oh wow, there's your card. If you're in a situation that's makes you feel emotional, that you're emotionally attached to, whatever it may be, whatever you're emotionally attached to, that you felt like you weren't able to get justice in the past, justice is coming for some of us. Okay, before I use the tarot, they want me to use oracles, y'all. Alright, I'm not sure why. We're going to be using the empathic oracle deck, right? Alright, so what does my Libra ascending need to work on? What do we need to work on our spiritual journey? What do we need to work on? Okay, I apologize. Alright, we're changing this to strength. Okay? This is going to be a Libra ascending. This is going to be your strength, okay? Unearthing the truth, you guys. There's no gaslighting. You guys are good at being the heroes and also putting things into spaces. You know what I mean? Finding a home for everything. And you're trying to find a future in that so that you can do your own thing, but you are struggling right now. That could be like starting a business. That could be with a job. Could be with a relationship. Overall, though, yeah, this is your inner strength. You know how to tell a story. You know how to either tell people stories. You could be an animation, or you could be like an author or something like that. You're really good at telling stories. All right. And people recognize you for doing so. All right, Libra is ascending. This is for you guys. It looks like you guys may be wrapping up a story. All right, you guys may have had like an epiphany that kind of changed everything and kind of put you back to square one a little bit as far as like your career and finances looks like. But then in the past, the gates kind of opened up, and that's why you were able to start on a new beginning. Yeah, you have this burning passion to tell your story or a story. It's gonna be directors. If you guys produce anything, right? You produce anything, then this is your strength right now, is your story. That's beautiful. No. Alright, we're gonna be using the actually we're gonna be using the we're gonna be using the butterfly for life. changes so we can see what is actually changing in our lives, if anything. Okay, well, things are always changing, so let's look at the focal point of the change. This may not affect everybody, it could affect some people, but actually, well, it depends. It depends if it resonates with you. Like I said, it's a butterfly for life oracle, so we're going to look at the changes that are happening in your life right now, Libra. What are the changes that are happening in your life? All right, Libra. Hello, my Libras. It's almost your time. I know y'all waking up a little bit. Getting more alert now. It's your birthday. Anyways, whether you want to believe it or not, or admit it. I mean, what are the changes that are happening in the Libra's life? All right, we're looking at inner strengths here. So, what are some changes that are happening with your strength? Ooh, it says body changes. I had this card earlier, and then also motivation. That's funny. All right, so you guys are definitely growing. You're going from it takes a lot of strength to change, right? It takes a lot of strength to grow. It takes a lot of strength to step out of your comfort zone, especially if you don't see anyone else around you doing what you do. It makes it a little bit more difficult. So right now it's like you're taking charge of your healing process. You're taking charge of the change that's happening in your life. You're taking ownership. You're taking accountability, right? I'm getting some people could have bought new equipment. Anything that helps you, like if you're trying to go into the next level, whatever you're trying to do, okay, whatever you're trying to do. It seems like you bought something recently that was going to help kind of like put those worlds together for you. And you also have the motivation. This kind of goes back to the validation card to me, because I feel like you're also getting recognition. You know what I mean? Like, you know that you're good at what you do. And it's just like, it almost as if that validation, that courage, that strength is kind of fueling this entire situation for you. All right. So your strength is that you're able to change, willing to change, right? And you're also motivated by the change because you know that there are better things coming. This is beautiful, Libra. But you know that you have to leave things in the past, right? Memories and maybe acting like an adult child, things like that. Yeah. There's a change that your mind is changing. Your mindset is changing. Wow. Some people could be getting married. Family changes. All right, it says healthcare there too, so definitely some people could definitely be getting hitched. Why don't you? All right. I know that had nothing to do with strength, but maybe that was for somebody. Just let me be, okay? Because you all over here. Step back. Can I breathe or no? All right. So then we're going to hit him with the universe has my back, right? Okay, so we're looking at all the strengths, right? This is just a little note from the universe to kind of like just, you know what I mean? Let you know that what you're doing on your spiritual journey in general is not going unnoticed. Like, we see you, you know what I mean? It's like the universe just telling you, like, we see you and we appreciate what you're doing, right? I'm getting some people could be like in Bible study or like doing something with like Bible study. Y'all, it ain't for everybody, okay? If it don't apply to you, keep it moving, okay? Listen, I'm just the vessel. However you get to your spiritual journey, that's on whoever, okay? All that judgment can go elsewhere. All right, so Bible, Quran, whatever you read, whatever your spiritual journey is that leads you to whatever. I feel like you're studying a lot more right now. And I feel like you feel the changes within you. Like, I feel like a lot of people are feeling like there's a weight that's lifted off their shoulders. I'm getting some people could have graduated high school, graduated college recently. Yeah. And kind of really excited and motivated for like the future. All right. So what are some strengths that you want Libra to know? What are some strengths you want Libra to know? Ooh, that's too many cards. We're not taking all those cards. It's not happening. I'm getting some people could have been doctors too. Oh, also, you may be wanting to like change your body, and maybe you heard a story that kind of motivated you to do it. Okay, I'm not sure. That's not for everybody, and that's to each his own. But yeah, there's a story that came out about body modification or body changes. You could have lost weight, and you motivated somebody else to lose weight. Your story is just your story is changing people's lives. Okay, I'm taking these because they flipped into this whole thing. And this one too. Alright, just real quick, my vibes speak louder than my words. Alright? So these are your strengths, right? So you're able to communicate. I feel like your vibes speak louder than your words, right? That's a part of your story. That's a part of who you are, right? And that's such a Libra thing to do. Like, you want that balance. You want people to be happy. You want the balance between just, harmony. You want harmony, period. Harmony. And I feel like if some people are telling a story, this story is going to give people hope. Alright, these flipped out. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feeling that lives below the triggers. And for some people, these triggers could have been like your body. You know what I mean? You could feel insecure or about your body, about your physique. And it's like really diving deep into how you feel about your body. And I understand that those are things that either you're going to get up and change, or you're going to just allow to be what it is, right? But understanding that, no matter if you work out, if you don't work out, it's not just a physical thing, you know what I mean, to love oneself. It's a psychological thing. So you could love yourself and be, 10 times bigger than you are now. It doesn't matter. But that's what you always have to, just truly heal yourself so that you'll be happy no matter how you look. Because you're beautiful. Alright, motivation. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And I feel like that is what your motivation is. This is what motivates you. That you're getting closer to consciousness. You know what I mean? And whatever that is. You hear the song, it says closer to my dreams. So if that's, whatever platform you want to be on that you haven't even, established any type of connection in, or that could be, an environment where you have established a new connection and people are going to start seeing you in a different light. Alright? When I focus on my inner light, this is the last one. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And I feel like this is kind of simultaneous, you know what I mean? It's the same thing. I feel like it's redundant a little bit because, it card says the same things twice. You know what I mean? You have to have the consciousness, you have to have the love, and that is the motivation. You know what I mean? Alright. So energy flows where my intention goes. Alright, so if your intention is on love, if your intention is on consciousness, if your intention is on motivation, if your intention is on evolving, growing, telling your story, you know what I mean? Pushing off that good energy, that potent stuff, you know what I mean? Igniting that flame. But understand that the flame will go out. If you're not properly healed, you have to heal. You have to allow yourself to heal. And you have to accept yourself for who you are, period. And understand that this is just a shell. This outwardly shell is just that. It's not who we are. Alright. So, what's your story? I want to know your story. Because I'm nosy. Oh, they told me to pause. They said, we ain't telling no stories yet. The hangman is there with the story, so we ain't telling no stories. For some people, we could be like, there could be some obstacles. Um, there could be some obstacles in the way of your project, a new project that you're working on, or whatever the case may be, whatever step you're trying to take in. There's some obstacles there, okay? And it's maybe the universe is just kind of telling you to step back a little bit. It it seems like everything's gonna work out, but it's just like you're maybe too anxious a little bit. You just want everything to be like perfect, and that's not real. So, you have to take the good with the bad on this one, Libra, which I know is a little difficult for you, ironically. There is some there's some changes that are definitely happening in your story. Okay, the hangman is there with death. Yeah, followed by the new beginning. Yeah, there's definitely changes, huge changes coming. Like it's gonna be like almost overnight. It's like you're waiting for an answer. Things are just gonna change. Like things are just gonna be cut off. You know what I mean? And new beginnings are gonna come. This could be due to dietary changes. Maybe you had people in your family that didn't do well with their diet, and it kind of forced you to kind of take on a new life as far as like eating and consuming, right? For other people, I'm getting that this is just the transformation process. All right, you're waiting. This is a part of your story. You had to wait it out because the universe is trying to change you, transform you into something completely different. You know what I mean? Something you've never been. Like you're gonna go from a caterpillar to a butterfly. First of all, how? Like the butterfly is is it the only insect that goes from like something that is, you know what I mean? Like how do you transform like that? Did anyone else question that? Like no other insect does that I know of, okay? That's just an intense like transformation. And this could be the transformation within self, right? So if you may have a lot of burdens, a lot of energy, you know what I mean? Not a lot of good energy either at times. That's weighing on you. And all of a sudden that's gonna disappear. You're gonna walk into something new. Mm, You're about to be a changed person. All right, why is body changes here? Why is body changes here? Why is, ooh, we'll take it. All right, some people could have been getting told that they've been getting told information about themselves. It could be negative things said about their body, and it made them feel really emotionally like empty, and they're kind of getting to a place where they want to change that feeling. They don't want to feel that way anymore. They don't want to feel that way. All right. If this is business for people or like work, school, whatever, you were really working hard trying to figure things out, but you always felt like you were at a dead end. And you finally, like, as soon as you felt like you achieved something that you really wanted and you thought that was going to make you feel better and like turn things around, it just increased your emotions, but you still felt empty, right? And that could be, you know what I mean? Because they're both reversed, right? So you got what you wanted, but you're still not happy. Some people could have had surgery. Maybe you're not happy and your family's not happy with it. Some people could have got a degree and went into school for like 5 years, and now they're like in $10,000 debt, and they're just trying to figure it out. Yeah, there was a message that came out. There could be spying. I'm getting some people could have like bill collectors calling them that they could be dodging with the hermit there. Which is so funny because if you are telling your story and you are losing weight and doing your thing, it's like when you get around your family, they're like, they don't see it, but then like the world's gonna see it right here with the motivation card, and then they're gonna hop on the bandwagon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because the feeling of emptiness, the feeling of, you know, uncertainty is changing. And like with the Hermit upright, it's just like you're very methodical about it. You're trying to stay low key. You know the changes are there. You know they're coming, but you're not trying to say too much. You know what I mean? And it could be having to do with just like overall new beginning. You know, new relationships, new emotional connections that are motivating you. Like I said, I'm getting that this could be like the internet that's really kind of motivate, like with you. Like, oh girl, you're beautiful. Oh man, you're so handsome. And then it could be like, you know, like family that's like, mm-mm. All right, my vibes speak louder than words. Ooh, as I said, speak louder than words, the story comes out. All right, the Queen of Swords comes out. This definitely can be your energy right now. You are not playing about what you say. You say what you mean what you say. And you've been trying to manifest some things as well. Now, you're a queen, so what you manifest, it is what it is, right? But my vibes speak louder than words. I'm getting that some people have feelings about you. And it could be with your stability, your household. There could be some gossip, y'all. That's what I'm getting with that card in reverse. It could be doing with something like pertaining to someone not working. They're trying to figure out like maybe how you're doing what you do without working, or vice versa. Something like that. Maybe they think you're not working, but you are. Truly, oh wow. And do you realize, you guys, if you guys are in a hermit mode right now, you're healing anyway. You're healing yourself right now. Right? You're spending a lot of time alone. That's a good sign, because I'm going to read this again. It says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever lives below my triggers. Yeah. These triggers could definitely do with family. Like every time I have like something about changes or triggers, the 10 came out twice. You have the 10 of cups in reverse and the 10 of pentacles in reverse. There's a decision that you have to make, but you don't want to make it, and it definitely has to allow you to rest. Like I'm saying, there's nothing but healing. You'll know when you're healing. You're just going to go in straight hermit mode. Like you're going to be sleeping, just like sleeping for some people, or just ignoring the world. Either one. Yeah, you definitely have to decide though, or a decision's going to come out. I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. You guys could be communicating. You guys just could be talking. You know what I mean? Like you could have a journal. You can be writing. But there's consistent communication with your consciousness at all times, it looks like. You may not know the way sometimes. You may not know what to say sometimes. But the universe has always been there to communicate with you, even in bad times. Yeah. And the universe just wants to bless you with abundance here. We have the Ace of Cups. When I focus on my inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. And that's exactly what you're heading towards right now. So whatever you really love, and it could be a relationship, could be family, could be whatever it is. All right? Whatever's about to make you feel emotionally fulfilled, that is love, and you need to follow that. Go ahead, follow it. When I focus on the inner light, I see the world through the lens of love. I like it. There's some people want to be in a relationship or married, but they can't do it right now. Their motivation is this relationship. They want to they want to talk, and they want to tell people how they feel, but it's not the right time. Like your ships haven't come in yet. Like you want them to be there, but they're not there yet. Mm-hmm. Some people could be working from home. Some people could have been losing weight, and it was the greatest thing that ever happened to them in their life. It changed their life, and they allowed their story to be told, and it's allowing them to get emotional fulfillment. And not only emotional fulfillment, but you got them coins coming in too. And it's not what you want. I mean, it's not like 110%. You know what I mean? They're still reversed, but they're still there nonetheless. You know what I mean? Mm. All right. I'm gonna do Archangel Michael. For the inner strength. For inner strength. You guys, so basically for the whole inner strength portion of the video, it's just like you have all the strength that you need within you. The reason that you're able to keep going is because a relationship, is because of love, is because, you know, you have emotional connections with people, and that's very important. This definitely could be a relationship, a family member. There could have been somebody changed with somebody else. It could be a mom, an aunt, whatever, whatever, and you're motivating them through like their process and procedure. I'm getting some people may have had cancer and they're trying to beat it. And you're being there for them. I don't know why I'm getting that. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. You and your loved ones are safe, and there is a favorable outcome. I was about to say it, but I was like, the universe said, do not say that. And I just said it anyway. So there's that. Favorable outcome. Booyah. Cool. Thank you, universe. Speak when I cannot. Shoot. Alright. I wish you guys all love and light, peace, love, and high vibrations. I hope this helps. Bye, girl.